I've never seen this phone before. I've never seen this phone before. She is a nurse. She is a nurse. How many brothers and sisters does Robinson have? How many brothers and sisters does Robinson have? Does he use the pillow later? Does he use the pillow later? It may be late due to traffic. It may be late due to traffic. My friend was the owner. My friend was the owner. What? I cannot hear you. What? I cannot hear you. I can speak Spanish fluently, he told me. I can speak Spanish fluently, he told me. The chef was fined for using expired ingredients. The chef was fined for using expired ingredients. Let's have a drink after the concert. Let's have a drink after the concert. Then he didn't. Then he didn't. Obviously, there are still many issues that need to be addressed. Obviously, there are still many issues that need to be addressed. I started working for this company a year ago. I started working for this company a year ago. I'm going to the library today. I'm going to the library today. After I finish my work, I can go home. After I finish my work, I can go home. I'll send you a postcard from my trip. I'll send you a postcard from my trip. The boy sitting next to me is my best friend. The boy sitting next to me is my best friend. Let's celebrate after finishing the project. Let's celebrate after finishing the project. How often does he read books? How often does he read books? I think we should make them work better and try to make them work more efficiently. I think we should make them work better and try to make them work more efficiently. Were her aunts civil servants? Were her aunts civil servants? These are my pet's toys. These are my pet's toys. Were your cousins decorators? Were your cousins decorators? I like pop music more than classical music. I like pop music more than classical music. Washed last year? Washed last year? Should be saved for later. Should be saved for later. Do you have dairy-free alternatives? Do you have dairy-free alternatives? I'm in the room with the music. I'm in the room with the music. I will be back home at 8 p.m. I will be back home at 8 p.m. I need to finish writing this novel. I need to finish writing this novel. He never eats spicy food. He never eats spicy food. We're going to the cinema next Saturday. We're going to the cinema next Saturday. There are some books on the shelf if you're interested. There are some books on the shelf if you're interested. Can they handle it? Can they handle it? I need a filled prescription. I need a filled prescription. She is a makeup artist and does makeup for weddings and events. She is a makeup artist and does makeup for weddings and events. Let me know if you want me to order anything else. Let me know if you want me to order anything else. Can't I race car driver after 2 hours? Can't I race car driver after 2 hours? I have a lot of dogs. I have a lot of dogs. The car driven by the drunk driver caused the accident. The car driven by the drunk driver caused the accident. He is a talented musician and plays multiple instruments. He is a talented musician and plays multiple instruments. Shall we choose after one night? Shall we choose after one night? May not be analyzed annually. May not be analyzed annually. This was a really great movie. This was a really great movie. I'm going to the water park. I'm going to the water park. Didn't he borrow sometimes? Didn't he borrow sometimes? After the heavy rain, the streets were flooded. After the heavy rain, the streets were flooded. After the storm, the government had the road repaired. After the storm, the government had the road repaired. Are his stepsisters chiefs? Are his stepsisters chiefs? Does it improve? Does it improve? The bus ride was too long. The bus ride was too long. Can you calculate how much money we have left after paying the bills? Can you calculate how much money we have left after paying the bills? What is your favorite animal, cats or dogs? What is your favorite animal, cats or dogs? Shouldn't he be a playwright sometimes? Shouldn't he be a playwright sometimes? The printer was out of paper. The printer was out of paper. He couldn't have seen you. He couldn't have seen you. Wasn't he always a historian? Wasn't he always a historian? I wouldn't attack later at 2 a.m. I wouldn't attack later at 2 a.m. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? Both the company and its employees will benefit from the new policy. Both the company and its employees will benefit from the new policy. They swam in the pool. They swam in the pool. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Would not interpret 10 years. Would not interpret 10 years. Would not remember. Would not remember. When we got to the station, the train had left. When we got to the station, the train had left. The decision was made by the committee. The decision was made by the committee. I'm proud. I'm proud. Are they elected? Are they elected? They will be staying at home this weekend. They will be staying at home this weekend. Could you please remind me to buy bread tomorrow? Could you please remind me to buy bread tomorrow? He visited his friend in another city. He visited his friend in another city. He had his bike repaired at the cyclist. He had his bike repaired at the cyclist. This exercise is easier than the previous one. This exercise is easier than the previous one. What are you selling today? What are you selling today? Hadn't we attended? Hadn't we attended? We have to clean the house. We have to clean the house. Can I think a little? Can I think a little? We can be truck drivers at dusk. We can be truck drivers at dusk. We are studying English grammar. We are studying English grammar. Athletes will train for the next championship. Athletes will train for the next championship. Can I return a defective product? Can I return a defective product? Can I eat every day? Can I eat every day? My sister has a car. My sister has a car. They were to become paramedics in the afternoon. They were to become paramedics in the afternoon. We will invest at night. We will invest at night. Will it challenge 2 centuries later? Will it challenge 2 centuries later? Always behave. Always behave. Not all guests responded for the event. Not all guests responded for the event. Siblings are pathologists. Siblings are pathologists. I have a job interview tomorrow. I have a job interview tomorrow. Are we coroners now? Are we coroners now? I'm going to take the English test. I'm going to take the English test. I like ice cream. I like ice cream. 5 seconds later admin? 5 seconds later admin? Answered 5 weeks ago. Answered 5 weeks ago. Why can't we be at sunset? Why can't we be at sunset? We rarely answer neighbors. We rarely answer neighbors. His sister was a songwriter. His sister was a songwriter. How did you miss the deadline? How did you miss the deadline? Should we not force? Should we not force?